Hello, 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 hello. We are live here. Let me know if there's anybody on here that can hear me. I want to test the music, the background music. Make sure it's not too loud. And if my mic is clear, let me know if we're good to go. Thank you all for tuning in. I see 3 people. Thank you all for tuning in. Um, yeah, it's been quite a ride, guys. It's been quite a ride. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? If you can let me know if my mic is on, that would be great. That would be great. Let me actually share uh, this this link real quick. So, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? How are you managing your portfolios? What risk management do you have in place that is working for you right now? Let me know. All right, I'm pulling this up right now. All right, so today we're just going to talk about a few things. We're going to talk about the crypto market in general. We're going to talk about, Ethereum, ETH. We're going to talk about Ethereum Classic. We're going to talk about, of course, Classic Rewards, NFT token, and also just the general, sentiment. So we'll see what's happening. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do well and like the video. And yeah, let's hurry up and dive right into it. Okay, Cheddar in the house. What's up, Cheddar? How you doing? All right. So Cheddar, let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know if you can hear me. And I'm trying to post a link to this video right here. I can't find it here. Well, today was a very, very hot day here in Texas, and I don't know. I checked the temperature. It was like 107 degrees at one point. 107, guys. So then I'm like, there's no way. So I grew up in Ghana in West Africa, right? And I'm like, I haven't felt this much heat on my skin before. So I had to check the temperature back home real quick, and of course it was 81 degrees. I'm like, I knew I wasn't going crazy. This Texas heat is something else, man. All right, thanks, Cheddar. You're the man. You are the man. You had said earlier in the Telegram that was your gamer tag. I'm just curious, what games do you play? Anyway, so taking a look at this whole crypto market thing, it's been quite interesting. And those of you who already know that I got a Token Metrics sponsorship. Of course, I just wanted to use it for a few weeks before I spoke about it a lot more. And so far, I mean, I don't know if it's been lucky or not, but it's been doing quite well. I have actually learned how to use it better, but I'm still learning. The predictions have been quite on point. The last time I was live about a week ago, it predicted that ETH was a strong sell, and that ETH was going down hard at that time, and somehow they were right, because it was 1900, and so that's quite interesting. They also did predict that Luna was a strong sell when it was $81. So that was also quite interesting. If you this tool is quite expensive again, so anytime I come live, you want me to use it to analyze any coin for you, you can let me know, and I will just check it out here for you. But if you want to get one for yourself, I have an affiliate link that you can use. But anyway, let's check. Oh, you used to play COD. Okay, but playing mainly 2K, just getting into golf. Interesting. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I used to play Warzone, but I wasn't that great. I was one of the players that people hated. I like to camp and just snipe people. Because it's like running around and finding people to kill was just not my instinct. As somebody who has actually served, it's like you really want to be hiding most of the time and snipe and camp, and then uh, target people. Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't that good at it, but I spent a lot of time playing Age of Empires, which it's really hard to find people who play online these days. But they have like competitions and stuff, so it's quite interesting. Yeah, so the market is just taking a big hit everywhere you go. Really, the market has been taking quite the hit, um, and it's getting to the point where we all have to slowly start activating our survival strategies, right? You can't just remain 100% optimistic all the time, right? You can't just remain 100% optimistic all the time. Sometimes you have to follow the data a little bit, right? So I've been taking a look at general stocks and stuff, and you see Amazon. Everything here is year to date. So from the beginning of the year till now, what's happening? So from the beginning of the year till now, Amazon used to be $170, and now it's lost about 40%. Same thing with Tesla, right? Everything has lost about 40%. Even Visa, a stock that doesn't move at all, right? Um, it's down a bit, and so the data is showing us this. Bitcoin has lost about 38%, almost 40% by itself. So the data is strongly showing us that we are losing. We are on kind of a downward trend, and sometimes these downward trends don't just happen quickly. They Nothing goes down smoothly, right? It would go down a little bit, bounce back up, go down, bounce back up. But you see that you keep getting lower highs, like the highs keep getting lower, okay, and then you gain lower lows. And with time, that's when you have to just realize that we are kind of in a downward trend. So I say sniping is tough, man. Respect for being able to. Hey, Cheddar, I never said I was great at it. I never said I was good at it. That's just what I did, Sometimes it took a couple of tries, and then oh man. AOE. Oh really? Oh wow. Awesome. Yeah, I love that game. I love that game. And then I think when I went online, it was 2020. Of course, 2020 when we're all staying home. I didn't know how big the community was. I went on Steam. I got the online version. I think, yeah. Which one was I playing more of? I don't know if it was AOE 3 or 2. The one that had the biggest community on Steam. That's the one I bought, and people were so fast with the shortcuts. Like they were so fast with the shortcuts. I had to learn, man. I had to learn. I built like 12, I don't know, the place where you make the soldiers. I built a couple in just like a second with just the shortcuts, and that was so much fun. All right, so another thing that we saw from Do Kwon, I don't know if you guys have been following, but Do Kwon, we I don't know if did I lose the tweet? Okay, so Fat Man here said Do Kwon was slowly selling out, like slowly cashed out $2.7 billion in USDT, and if you go on this thread here, you'll find the entire tweet, the entire process, right? They used degen box, which is kind of like a DeFi system, and it's quite interesting actually. It's actually quite fascinating. As evil as it is quite fascinating. And it was during those times that Do Kwon was stressing that, hey, this thing can never be pegged, this can never happen, this can never happen. But I think they are really digging under and tracing a lot of things to him, to a point where he may not be able to deny it. So that is quite interesting. But the truth of the matter is, it doesn't help the crypto space as a whole. It doesn't help the crypto space as a whole, because it's just the naysayers will just be like, we told you, this, that, this what happens with crypto when you invest in it. This happens. So it's just an unfortunate incident, and I am quite disappointed in Do Kwon. For a moment there, I was convinced that he was trying really hard to save the situation, but I may have been fooled as well. So I don't know. I may have been fooled as well. So I don't know. Interested. Oh, back to Cheddar. Yeah. So AOE. I wonder if you ever tried the battle royale system that they implemented. I think it was late 2020, fall of 2020, where you have up to eight or 12 players in it at once, and it's battle royale, like y'all fighting each other until one team wins. I thought that was pretty epic. Yeah, so that's some really interesting thing happening with Luna, and it's just not looking good for crypto overall. But time and time again, I have to keep showing all these other stuff here, and look at Amazon. Okay, look at Tesla. We could look at, I don't know, we could look at a lot more. Let's take a quick peek at Facebook here. Let's take a quick look at Facebook here. All right. Man, Facebook. I even forgot that it went up this high. Jeez. I remember the days where Facebook was. I remember the days where Facebook was $40 way back, way back. My goodness. Okay. Yeah, even that, just year to date. Look at this. It's not just crypto that is dying now. So you have to be careful. If you want to dollar cost average down, don't buy everything at once. Don't just jump in at once here and try to buy everything at once. Have a strategy, right? And the best strategy when it comes to dollar cost averaging down is to buy in batches, and not just jumping into everything at once. And Cheddar Oats, thank you so much for posting that in the Telegram. I'm not great at promoting stuff. I'm working on it though. Yeah. So dollar cost average down, because nobody really knows where the bottom is, right? Nobody really knows where the bottom is. Even though, let's say you have some projects like Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin, probably Binance, that you know that the technicals are solid, right? The technicals are solid. But if the entire market is doing a nosedive, it is going to do a nosedive with the market. So that's something that you can't fight against. But the people who average dollar cost average down with time, they are the ones that get the best deal, quote unquote, because nobody knows where the actual bottom is. Yeah. So let's talk about Ethereum here. So Ethereum here, Is actually let's go back to this tool. Let's use this tool to take a look at Ethereum. Those of you who were here earlier, I had mentioned that token metrics has actually worked quite well for the past 3 weeks or so since I've been using it. The predictions have been quite accurate, and I've gone to check some of the previous predictions, and they were pretty spot on. So far, it doesn't look like it's. It looks like it's kind of doing a great thing. All right, so I'll go here and check the summary real quick. Of course, for Ethereum, the technology it's giving it is 96.31. Obviously, Ethereum is kind of like the benchmark for a smart contract platform that everybody else is copying from or stuff like that. And then the fundamental here is the fundamentals 87.89. Now the quantitative, which I need to look into it more, is 41.73, and the technical analysis right now is just showing that Ethereum is not looking good. And from the call yesterday, not too many people. Well, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I heard not too many people were too excited about the call. But hey, for the Ethereum Classic community, it just confirmed that things are working in the direction of them fully moving to proof of stake. I know both networks will be running alongside for a little bit. The proof of work and proof of stake will run alongside a little bit before the merge happens. But that merge is when miners are going to, find places to go and mine next. So that is, that's where Ethereum Classic has to position itself, such that miners would prefer to come to Ethereum Classic instead of going to Flux or going to Cadena or going to what's the name of that coin? Raven coin, okay, stuff like that. But some of the coins like Raven coin, it can only take so many miners at a time, and so that's really not a competition for Ethereum Classic. But again, guys, we've seen it before. 2020, it was just 2 years ago, right? 2 years ago, we saw Ethereum go all the way down to $100, right? So I will not be surprised if Ethereum, gets close to $1,000 before it bounces back up. I will not be surprised at all. So sleep with one eye open. These times you dollar cost average down, because the data is showing a lot of things that year to date is we are bullish all the time, right? I am bullish all the time. I'm bullish on technology. I'm bullish on the fundamentals of a coin, but sometimes the sentiment might drag the price down in the mud for several months. And if you know that, and you take your time and dollar cost average, you might get a better price next week or the week after. If you just have discipline that, hey, I'm only going to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin or ETC every 2 weeks, right? Instead of I'm going to cash out everything and just get it. All right, let's see. Thank you. Yo, what's up? Rough in this market, man. Outcast it's been rough in these markets. Not gonna lie, man. It's been rough. But then again, there's always a silver lining, right? Always a silver lining, always. So, for example, the projects, right? Projects have a little bit more time to build because people, when the markets are down, people are a little bit more relaxed, and you do have the time to build, except for the fact that when the markets are down, people don't like investing in new projects at all. People, like to either hold back or, liquidate alts and go into Bitcoin and stuff like that. But again, it always presents great opportunities. I wish I could go back to 2020 March when Ethereum was $100. I'm always gonna keep saying that because I was looking at $100 and I did not believe it was gonna recover. Like 2020 was just a scary time, and nobody knew what the future looked like, right? So, but then today it's not as bleak as it was. We have seen what can happen, and we are getting more application from blockchain, which places it in a much better situation than it was back in 2020. So yeah, good times coming. Good times are coming. Oh, I haven't even spoken about Classic. Guys, if you are watching the video, please do me a favor, like the video, and be sure to subscribe. And yeah, let's check out the latest update with Classic rewards. All right, so we have 599 followers. Okay, we need one more to get to 600. All right, so yes, I had posted this. This is the most recent design. As you all know, we actually have like 3 designs of the card, and so far this is the one I like the best. And I mean, not just me, a couple of others in the team that are working on the art side. And so we are going to work on getting the designs for all five characters. It's going to be pretty much the same design, but the bottom might change a little bit for some of them. And we are also working on designing the front cover of the card pack and the back as well. Those of you who are not aware, we are working on a physical line of cards. At the same time, the game will be play to earn on the web. We're going to make it such that you can actually buy these cards physically and sit at the dining table with your family and play it. And there will be a free companion mobile app that will accompany the card so that you can quickly make the calculations and it doesn't become family time of doing math or anything of that sort. So that's what we're working on. The play to earn guys are also seriously working on implementing the logic and everything else that needs to go into the play to earn. We are doing some testing, and so all that is going well, except the market has slowed quite a bit. So everything has slowed a little bit, but everyone we're here to build it, and we will build it. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. Let me know. All right, what else did I want to talk about today? Oh, let's take a look at Ethereum Classic and see how Ethereum Classic is doing. I'm going to do a dedicated Ethereum Classic live this coming week, and I think that's going to be interesting. I asked Breakout Rob to come and do some technical analysis for us. We just have to check to see if he's going to be available that day, and he will do some technical analysis for us, and I think that would be quite awesome. So here's one thing that happens. Most people, like myself included, you tend to be a little bit more biased in projects that you have worked on the longest. And in my case, a project that I've built a project on. Okay, and I didn't put links in here. So if you're watching and you haven't checked out classicrewards.io, please check it out. So I always analyze Ethereum Classic through a very bullish lens. But sometimes it's good to have third-party opinions, and of course, third parties might not know a lot more about a project that you are very focused on, and then you listen to the calls. You're active in the community. Everything that's happening. So it's a little bit different. So currently they have a sale on here, and for the summary of Ethereum Classic, I don't understand why they have the fundamentals at 60.52%. I don't understand why. And the technology is pretty much the same as ETH, so I expected this to be much higher as well. But the technical analysis for most crypto now is not looking good. Most crypto is not looking good right now. So let's look at Bitcoin real quick here. Let me see BTC. All right, so BTC says sell. Let's look at the summary. The technology for BTC is 97.9. That's interesting. Fundamentals 92. Quantitative. Okay, so technical analysis again not good. Again, BTC is king, and then the alts follow BTC. So yeah, that's just a quick look at the market. If anybody has any comments or anything they want to share, let me know. If anybody wants to come on the live with me next time, let me know as well, and we can organize that. I'm going to be a little bit more active this coming week. I'm going to be here quite a bit, as we watch things play out. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it happens. All right. Well, thank you all for being here, and blessings. And don't make any hasty decisions. Have a strategy. Have a I have this. When the markets are good, have a profit-taking strategy. So those of you that were used to watch me a lot last year when I was very active on YouTube before I started teaching, I have this profit-taking strategy that I stick by, and that profit-taking strategy is going to save you. It's going to make you take profits, right? To the point where even most of the down payment of my house right now was from crypto profits. But the only way I took those profits was that I had a strategy and I stuck to it, and it just happened to pan out. So hey, if I have any investment that goes up to 200%, there's some amount that you take out of it, and then as it keeps going, you take more out of it. All right, thank you for being here, and I'll see you all next time. Blessings. Peace.